You know what, boys? Like, speaking of online and stuff, I think it's a good segue to start plugging some stuff that we've been kind of doing to keep ourselves entertained. So, have you guys been listening to anything, reading anything, maybe watching anything?
That new WizKid album.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Listen to that. But I'm gonna warn you, you might feel a little frisky while listening to it. So,
Blessed. That track with Damian Marley is my favorite one.
Oof. Yep, yep.
fire.
For all the stoners out here, definitely check that track out. Wizkid featuring
Absolutely
Damian
fire.
Marley, blessed.
Like
Yeah.
like King track, man. That was a really, really good track.
I got I
Unexpected too.
got I got something too. My nigga Nas, Grammy
Oh,
nominated album, King's Disease. My nigga Nas is finally getting in touch with his Nigerian roots. You should go check out the album cover. He calls out his full name, Nasir Oludara Jones. Fucking that's my nigga there. Check out his song 10 Points. That's definitely been a track I've been bumping. 10 Points, Full Circle. In fact, just check out the whole album.
can
Nas
can
King's Disease.
can I
Check
can
it
I
out.
shout out one track off of that album too? Replace
Yeah, go
Me,
for
the
it.
track with Big Sean and
Ooh,
Don
Don
Toliver.
Toliver. Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
Woo!
god,
bro.
bro.
I probably know
Yo,
every
Don
track on that
Toliver.
album serially with all the features.
That
Yeah,
track, oh geez, that whole
yeah,
album,
Yeah.
fantastic job,
yeah.
yo. And yo, shout out to Nas for actually like keeping up with shit. Throughout he's
Yeah.
had a long career, man. He's had a
Oh
long
yeah.
25
career.
years. 25 years or 27 summers I think is the name of the song. So it's
Yeah.
27 years. Yeah, 27 summers is just it's an allegory for, the amount of time he spent in the music industry. But yeah, check that out. That's king shit right there.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, bro. You know what? Honestly, I would have never even listened to any Nas at all if I didn't live with D. Like this man definitely put me onto some like actual like rap music.
You're welcome.
Actually, you know what? Like just out of curiosity, you know what? Like I think we only like we don't have too much to talk about today. So let's go into this. While we're on the subject of music, what's your top three artists in general? Like not, like not spur of the moment. And let's say like, okay, on the subject of rap, we'll stick to that. And I'm pretty sure I know mine, to be honest with you. So for me, my favorite rapper is J. Cole. I know people will call me corny. People will call me a hype beast. It's whatever. Like, honestly, I listened to emo music most of high school. My favorite band was Mariana's Trench and Ed Sheeran. And J. Cole was like the one dude that allowed me to like transition into like other types of music. So I'd say J. Cole, Drake, like all you Drake haters, bro, like I just don't understand. Cause like when you say you don't like Drake's music, like what type of music? Cause he makes so
So
many different types
bullshit,
of
bro.
music.
People love his music. They like haters will say they don't.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So J.
Fair
Cole,
enough.
Drake,
Fair enough.
and ooh, actually, I don't know what I'm gonna say for my last one. Recency bias. Oh man, I'm scared because I'm gonna say something and then you guys are gonna like name someone else. I'm gonna be like, fuck. But recency bias, and I know I said in general, I'm kind of really fucking with Two Chains recently, bro. I feel like Two Chains is someone I've been hating on a lot throughout like university. But whenever
Love
like
me
he
some 2 Chains.
drops, it's just good, like he has his vibe and he's good in that lane.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm with
What
you.
about
I'm
you,
with
do?
you. I'm gonna go. First off, I got to rep for my niggas, my Nigerian niggas. My number one is Burner Boy, and my number two and three
Is
are
he a
like
rapper
Wizkid
though?
and
Is he a
Davido.
rapper though?
Did we say rappers? I thought you said music. I don't know. Like I'm just repping like Burner Boy, Wizkid, Davido. Check all of them out, and then
Let-
that's
Let's
that's my
let's talk
number
let's
one.
talk rappers.
That's my number one, and then my number two, God MC is Nas. Check out all his stuff from Illmatic to Stillmatic to Godson to the Lost Tapes 2 all the way to King's Disease. Even the album with Kanye, I fucking love. And then yeah, my third, I'd probably say Kanye. Yeah, I fuck with Kanye heavy. I am not a Kanye pre-graduate. I'm a Kanye fan post graduation. So my
Ooh,
Ooh,
bro.
that's a hot
That's
take.
yo,
That's a hot
that's
take.
yes,
That's a
damn.
that's
hot
fine.
take.
I don't give. I'm from Africa. Okay,
Uh,
so
okay, fair enough.
so I
I
did
understand.
the first Kanye album I heard was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. The first Kanye song I heard was All of the Lights, and then Power. So yeah, so like I'm a Kanye fan post graduation. But yeah, so I fuck with Ye. But yeah,
Uh,
Nigerian guys, Burner Boy, check him out. Then Nas, that's the God MC, and then Ye. Yeah.
man, it's it's tough for me to give my like top three. Like, okay, I feel like I just want to like I can't come up with just like three, because I come up with three and I'm like, oh no, I should have said this guy, this guy, this guy, because I don't like ranking them
five
either.
guys.
To five?
Yeah, just go for it. I mean, I said 3 Nigerian guys as my number one. So
Okay.
Wait, but we're talking about rappers though, right? Like, sorry, I should have specified.
You know what?
I think I did.
I know you said rappers, but okay, I'm gonna start with rappers, and
fuck rappers, man.
if it gets into anything else, it'll get into something else, bro.
Yo,
Okay?
but the thing is, if it's something else, honestly, I don't even know if a rapper will make my top three.
No way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why you confine it to rappers. Like rappers, like I just said, like Nas is the only rapper that would make my top three.
You know what?
Music, whatever.
This is what we'll do. Every episode we can do like a different genre, but like today it's rap. Okay.
Okay.
J.
Well,
Cole.
to be honest, I haven't had a chance to think of just rap. So I'm just gonna give like 5 artists that I really fuck with. These are not in any particular order. They're all related in a sense, I guess. Like it'll be like rap, R&B, anything. But okay, I am a big fan of Nas. I've been listening to Nas since I grew up. Nas is definitely up there. The Roots is definitely up there. I don't know if you guys listen to the Roots. They're not necessarily rap. They're a bit older, but if you guys can check it out, what they do is like one of my favorite songs by them. The Roots is definitely up there. I've also Kanye West is like not even. I don't even think it's worth mentioning, because like he's just like there, sustained. You know, it's like that's never gonna change. Next up is Lauryn Hill. Like I can't not go like Miss It, like in my opinion, one of the best albums of all time, top 3 albums of all time. Miseducation.
I'm with you there. In terms of albums, that's definitely like probably in my top 10.
Like you cannot forget that. Yeah. You cannot forget that. And then
maybe we've had some moments in the car with that too.
Yeah, we have 100%. Now you know why.
I remember that.
I also have to say that Wu-Tang Clan. Okay, Wu-Tang Clan, yes. All right. More specifically, Method Man. All right. And I don't know if you guys are gonna notice, like most of my taste. I don't want to say it's outdated, because I still listen to this shit, right? But it's like not a lot of people really listen to it anymore.
You're a grandpa,
I guess, whatever. But definitely, and I'm going way more than 5 right now, just because like these are off the top of my mind. But 2 that I want to squeeze in there is Sir and Anderson .Paak.
Ooh, oh fuck.
Was that John Redcorn? Ooh,
yeah,
that's been a rotate all fucking.
And
like,
hey, let's not. You know, I could go all day on this, and we'll have an episode where we just talk about this. But Smino.
Oh.
Okay. Let's not go. Let's not make this a wrap.
This is why I'm saying like I can't just.
Okay.
I can't just pick 3. You know, like you're asking me to do a really impossible task. Mick Jenkins, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or Mick Jenkins, man. Okay, I think if we can go on this all day.
Don't say Mick Jenkins. Don't even start with that name, because like I'm gonna get heated, bro. Like this guy is so underrated. Like I'm actually upset, bro. Like fuck, man. Like Mick Jenkins, bro. Oh.
Hey yo, what's good, my kind listeners, 3 Wise Guys listeners. So as per usual, we had some technical difficulties with this episode. Certain individuals that we're not gonna immediately call out, the audio files were corrupted, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go over everything that we want to talk about this podcast. We had planned to talk about cuffing season, but actually the episode that's dropping in 2 weeks is going to be with the relationship coach, so we're going to leave all of that for that, and we're just going to spend the rest of this episode kind of carrying through with what we were talking about, which was artists and specifically underrated music. So let's start there, boys. What are, let's say, 3 artists that you personally feel are really underrated? Why do you really like their music? How did you discover it? And why should the homies listen to them? You know what? I'll begin. So,
okay.
I just want to start because I feel like you guys are gonna say some of these names. So, I'm gonna take it out the board right away. So, for me, in my opinion, my most underrated artist is definitely Mick Jenkins. Shout out to, I don't know if it was Ola that specifically put me on to Mick Jenkins, but and another reason I love
put me on. Yeah.
So, and another reason why I love Spotify, I'm gonna circle back to this all the time. I think me and Ola discovered Mick Jenkins through the Mellow Bars playlist on
Okay.
Spotify. So back in the day, bro, like back in first year, 4 years ago, the Mellow Bars playlist was absolute fire. Like whoever was curating that playlist, like they moved on to bigger and better things, and like whoever's doing it now is trying their best. That's all I'm saying.
So
But
it's definitely a different like playlist curator. You could tell.
yeah, dude. But okay, so first of all, even just in terms of how frequently they update the playlist is like not like close to the same. But
Okay.
I think that's how we found out about McJenkins, and specifically, I think how I yo, did you guys hear that echo?
A little, but I think it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I think how I initially discovered Mick Jenkins too off this playlist was I thought Mick Jenkins was Isaiah Rashad.
Oh,
So like,
Alpha Black Hippie. Yeah.
so like I think I used to like I was listening to a lot of like Free Lunch and like Heavenly Father, and then I heard I forgot which Mick Jenkins track it was, but then I thought it was Isaiah Rashad, and I was like, yo, Ola, have you heard this Isaiah Rashad track?
Yeah,
And
all of the music buff in the group. So
yeah, it was that combo didn't go well, but yeah. So
yeah.
for me, that's my most underrated artist. I'll go over my other two after you guys name yours, so we don't
Okay.
like cannibalize each other too much.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say Mick Jenkins is definitely like an honorable mention. Like, like shout out to Ola for putting us on him. Like he's just so smooth. Like, like he goes in and like he's a rapper's rapper too. Like, like conscious bars and like I feel like he has a voice. But getting off of Mick Jenkins, like I was just gonna go with like I don't know, like Earth Gang. Like I don't know if I don't like I feel like people know their names, but I don't know if people actually listen to their music. Those are my Yoruba brothers as well. My nigga's Olu, and I don't remember his twin's name, but like shout out to them. They are rappers as well, and they're melodic. You know what I mean? Like I think Luke, you were the one that there's this like freestyle YouTube thing. Like,
oh yeah, The Cave, Kenny
yeah, is it
Beats.
The Cave? Yeah. Like I remember like I had heard a couple of their songs because like I got into Boss. Like I guess Boss is another underrated rapper. Like I don't know. This is just specifically from the Dreamville Collective anyway, but
Okay.
at least those two. So like I remember I was listening to a lot of Boss and then I got into Earth Gang and then you showed me them just doing that on like a freestyle tip. And I was like, yo, no, these kids rap, not kids, these men rap. Yeah, and I think they dropped an album this year. Go check out Earth Gang. That's an underrated, and they're on Spillage Village too. Like they're part of the collective. But yeah, go check them out.
What about you, Ariel? What's the number one most underrated artist?
Number one most underrated art. I think I was talking about a bunch of artists before the recording closed out in the last edition that we did of this. But I'm trying to remember what I said. You know what? To be honest, I listen to a lot of Dreamville, and there's a lot of guys on there that are pretty underrated. Because like D mentioned Boss, but then there's also like Cause, who like doesn't get nearly enough love.
I've heard like one or two Cause features, like you know what I mean, but like I haven't gone into him. Yeah.
If anyone's interested in checking out what Cause has, a good starting point is in with J. Cole. And it was pretty good. I don't know. It like I'm on the verge of like, do I want to say that like Jid is underrated? Because I feel like
he's definitely not. At this point, I think
he's
starting to go.
I don't know
up.
if people know how good he is.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Jid,
but like he's a known sleeper.
He's a known sleeper. Yeah, like he's starting to get there, but I just don't think that people are really giving him the recognition that he deserves. Really, because this guy, he's a J. Cole prodigy.
Like the whole thing with Jid though is I feel like you can't say he's underrated because he hasn't really dropped.
What do you mean DiCaprio? What are you talking?
Dude, that was like what, 2 years ago?
Well, okay. Are you saying recent? But like, did DiCaprio get all the love it should have got? DiCaprio too.
I gave that album mad love, so you know.
Okay, fair enough. I know.
I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna answer this objectively. DiCaprio did not get the love that it deserved.
I don't think so either.
Right,
I think we gave it love. I don't know if people did.
Okay, so
like
Jid,
and you're also the Never Story too. That one was a good. a while. Like he did Hereditary on that. He did All
Mm.
Bad. You know, like he he did Louder, bro. That was a good album. No one probably remembers that album.
So guys, you
Bro,
know what we'll do too is
Give me a
we'll
sec.
make
The
a
album sold 16K first week. Okay, yes, Jid is definitely underrated. Well,
Hey, you got me there.
like it did make like critically, it was critically acclaimed. I would say like critics fucked with it, but like in terms of being rated, we're talking about like people knowing how fucking good you are. And I don't know if people do.
That's true.
Jid is next level. Jid
Yeah.
is next level, and it's time people start recognizing that.
Yeah,
You know what? We'll drop a playlist with a bunch of tracks with our 3 underrated artists, like in
Luke,
the
you're in
description
charge
of the
it.
podcast.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
commit
no,
to that.
no, I got you guys. Don't worry.
Okay.
Um,
I say let's
Okay.
switch genres too when we're talking about underrated artists. Let it not just be rap because that's not all some of us listen to.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
facts. So I wanted to give a shout. Okay, so wait, I thought Ario was gonna mention this artist. So before we switch genres, I want to just give a quick shout out to Smino.
Okay.
we were definitely talking about that last time. Also,
See,
wait.
would you not say Smino and JID are in the same category?
Jid is way newer than Smino though.
Wait.
That's why I say Smino's underrated. Okay, so if we want to swap genres real quick, I guess not necessarily the R&B genre, but more the R&B pop. So I guess switching genres into a little bit more R&B and pop, I wanted to give 2 shout outs to some Canadian artists. A shout out to Anders and shout out to Manila Gray, the duo. So first of all, I think some people, especially if you're from Toronto, you might know who Anders is. He's a little bit bigger. I think he's from BC though, right? You know what? Just gonna fact check this real quick.
Yeah, no, you're putting me on to these guys. Like
You might be
I have no idea.
surprised.
I have no idea who these are.
So no, yeah, actually, I was correct when I started this. He's actually from Mississauga.
There you go.
So
There you go.
Toronto native. Anders is definitely he makes music for the bedroom for sure. He's more of like an R&B vibe, whereas Manila Gray, I would say, although they do the R&B stuff, they kind of do a little bit more of the pop like trap mix. You know, like how, for example, what's it like, Little Mosey almost like that type of like melodic, but
Okay.
still like music that you can like really like jam and party to. So I want to give a shout out to those two.
Okay, fair. I'm thinking R&B. Like I don't know if I've had.
Doesn't have to be R&B, bro. It could be like, I don't know. Have you been listening to rock or some shit, bro?
Okay, I mean, like if we're talking about like something off the wall that I fuck with, like I mean, Tame Impala. But Tame Impala is not under.
Dude, that's not under,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what I was gonna say, like,
Bro.
So I take that back. I take that. Fuck the fact that I said Tame Impala because they're not underrated at all. But
Dude, you're like one of
I-
those. You're like those.
It's a shout out.
Yeah.
It's a good shout out.
Wait, Luke chirped me. What were you saying?
Dude, you're like one of those white girls that are like, I have good taste in music, and then it's like they pull up like My Little Dark like my Twisted Fantasy from MGTOW and like Tame Impala. It's like, bro, just because you listen to psychedelic pop doesn't mean you're not basic, bro.
It's fair enough. That's fair. Ooh, okay. Like I feel like I was looking for like alternative artists that in North America that I listen to. I don't know if there's too much, but I'll say one more and then I'll go to like another. I was gonna say this kid. Okay. Now I don't remember his name. I feel bad. And then James Blake. James Blake. I don't know if James Blake is underrated, but like
That guy's huge, bro.
is he actually huge?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you listen to James Blake?
No, I don't.
There you go. So well, put you on. I don't know. But I was gonna say one more person, and like this is someone that I actually listen to like more than James Blake or Tame Impala. It's like Thames, Tems. She's like R&B. I think like I listen to like a lot of like super slow music. I mean, niggas know I listen to Janae here. So yeah, like I don't like this. I know you said bedroom music. I don't know if this is bedroom music, but it's like super slow, super introspective, super raw. But yeah, like something like, and she's underrated because she's new. She's super new, and well, she's African too, so that helps her be underrated. But I think she's making a push like to become like North American commercial. But yeah. Check her out, Tems, and then James Blake and Tame Impala as well.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Aria? You got any recos?
We already did the underrated ones, right? Are we still
Well,
doing
no,
underrated ones?
We're,
Like-
we're still on that wave.
Yeah, we're genre
Still on the
bending
wave.
though.
Genre bending the
We're
wave a little
genre
bit.
bending.
Yeah.
Lately, I've only been listening to like rap. Lately,
Well,
That's
look at
fine.
how you're fucking vanilla Arya. That's not fine. Okay, like he's
fuck you. These are the rap months, bro. These are the rap months.
What do you mean? These are the Christmas song months. What are you talking?
The Christmas
fuck
song
Christmas.
months. Yo.
Yeah,
Fuck
you know.
Christmas. Oh, okay. Someone did a remix online. Luke posted in the group chat of
Ooh.
Kanye West, the Christmas song. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Do you think if I play it over the mic, this video will get taken down?
No, don't play it. Don't play it. I will say though, guys, I did download it and it will be played at the next Christmas party.
Yeah,
That was genre bending right there. How's that for genre bending?
I won't lie, I haven't heard it, but now like that you guys both say it's cool, I'm gonna go download that.
It's pretty
I feel like
cool.
it was like a Spotify link or some shit, wasn't it?
It
It's on YouTube.
Okay,
on
okay,
YouTube.
okay.
It's the lyrics from Otis, I think, right?
No, dude, he literally blended more than 24 Kanye tracks with like a whole bunch of different Christmas instrumentals. Like,
Wait, but that song that you sent us, that one was Otis. That specific one was Otis, right?
no, it starts with Otis, I think.
Oh, I thought
It's like 15 minutes long.
Oh, I think I only watched through the first like 2 minutes.
Dude, trust. Like it's a
I thought
whole,
it was one song.
it's a whole trip, bro. Like it's a
Okay.
whole concert experience out here.
I am going to listen to the whole thing.
Kanye fans, man.
Yeah,
I used it
they're
to
great.
wake up on Christmas morning. That's what.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say something before Arya goes in and says some more rap shit, but
No, it's okay. Take the floor. Take the floor.
No, I was gonna.
I gave my music suggestions before your mic cut out. So,
All right, okay. Throw shade, throw shots. Guess what?
I mean, it's not immediate anymore, right? So I guess we can kind of call it out now, right?
Yeah, fair enough. But anyways, you're not gonna change. I was gonna say some wild shit just to show how, like, you know, Luke was shouting us out as Kanye fans. I was gonna say an underrated artist.
Is Kanye West? Are you about to say this?
No, wait. It's important how I say this. Gospel Kanye is mad underrated.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I actually like the what's it called? The Follow God. No, that album, the Blue album. Like it was
Yeah.
all right. Like don't get me wrong.
God is
like,
great.
No, not God is great. Like he has two. He has one where there's a lot of choir songs. I love that.
It's called isn't the album literally called
Jesus is King.
Jesus is King. Yeah.
Jesus is King. Yeah.
I can't always pay attention to all the stuff he's calling these things. But Gospel Kanye, like the choir stuff, like sometimes like in the morning, like that choir stuff is really like, you know, like I just fuck with like choirs. Like I like classical music to an extent, so I like that. And even the stuff that he did on his gospel rap album and stuff, like 2-3 songs. Like keep in mind it's like 12 songs, so like 2, 3, 4 songs off of there like really bump. I like the one he did with Friend Hammond. Hands on, that's hands on. I really like that. You know, like it's super musical. Anyways, just saying
The one with Oh no! Just Follow God was good.
Follow God, yeah. That was the viral one. That was like the rap
Yeah,
one.
that was
like,
the viral one. Yeah.
There's some like real musical ones in there too. But
There's
like
one
I'm
with
just
Kenny G too.
Kenny G, yeah.
The Kenny G track is good.
Kenny G track is good. The Fred Hammond track is good. And then check out the like if people are into like choirs, like and harmonizing and shit, and like just like listening to like beautiful. Like like you know, like I just think it's underrated because like a lot of people like listening to that shit, but they're not just gonna listen to it just because like.
Facts.
But he brought it to that, so like yeah, underrated. But yeah, that was me like a hype beast.
You know, I actually want to stay on the Kanye wave a little bit. I do believe a lot of the Kanye albums are pretty underrated just because people like to compare it to the rest of the discography. Sorry,
yeah,
a little. I'm fob. Oh wait, bro, I'm always gonna go back to this. It doesn't matter what you say.
Yo, we need to have like a whole segment on the podcast.
Yo, okay,
like, talking about Luke pretending to be a fob to get out of situations.
But don't even lie and say this. Okay, full disclosure, I'm like super not fob.
Like,
but
not
don't even lie and say people who come to Canada after grade 2, like or even like at a earlier date than me, don't act more fob than me.
Man, Luke, just stop this, okay?
Okay, whatever. Hey, anyway, back to Kanye. I really like the Ye album. Like, I actually fucking love that album.
I do too.
Like,
I still go back to it, like till now.
so many of the tracks I just thought were super creative, super inventive, and that's one of the things I love about Kanye.
Mhm.
I feel like album over album. Now, I'm not like a Kanye fan that like literally will put on an album from start to finish like more than 100 times,
Yeah.
but I have listened to most of the albums a good amount of times. And the album over album, Ye always tries to do different things.
Not do different things, like completely reinvent himself. Like,
Absolutely.
like I think like it's kind of underrated. I don't know. We were trying to listen to a little Kanye podcast, but this is the last thing I'll say about it. I think it's kind of it's so scary that it's crazy. It's so crazy that it's genius. It's so genius that it's heavily criticized. It's like, imagine being a whole new person like every 2-3 years. Like, isn't that kind of wild? Like,
That's the life of
Insanity.
a genius artist, bro.
Like
what I didn't like and what
Mhm.
I was that he got crucified for the life of Pablo.
yeah,
Pretty much,
like,
it was so different. It was so out there. No one really wanted to accept it.
what about
And they
Yeezus,
just
man?
Yeezus too.
Same.
Yeezus,
Yeezus got some
was
good
pretty
reception.
Yeah,
though.
Yeezus.
Okay,
It did.
fair enough.
I think the video and the visuals kind of got a little bit of slack just because people wanted an excuse to kind of like dog on him a bit.
But yeah, you're
But,
right. They did.
Life
slaughter
of
him about
Pablo is
Life
where
of
it
Pablo.
started. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it started with the what the fuck is this guy doing? Like,
Yeah, and I really like Life of Pablo. Like,
it was amazing.
I still go back like
Yeah.
Father Stretch My Hands and the
How many times we listen to Ultralight Beam?
Ultralight. Oh wow, that was what I was gonna say. It's Ultralight Beam. Ultralight Beam was probably like
No
my
More
song
Parties
of
in
the
LA.
year. No more. And the number one. What was the first song?
I like the part 2 as well. Like, I like
Yeah.
the Panda remix. Like, that's
Like
Waves.
I think that's like tracks 1 through 3. Tracks 1 through 3 I never skip, and then after I think Waves
Wolves.
is right after. Oh, man.
Wolves.
Awesome
Wolves.
album.
That's pretty underrated.
But yeah, let's leave Kanye alone. He's doing all right. He's doing way better.
No,
than me.
he's doing a little bit better than all right.
Yeah, a lot better. But yeah, if anything, I feel like we could one day get our buddy Ola. Like, Ola's the like music connoisseur and shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like get him in and like talk about like the whole, and Arya too, because like Arya be like a rapper and shit, and like I don't know, it's like he's abandoned that persona to be more.
So it comes alive when it needs to.
This man is like, I'm corporate now. I'm not a rapper.
Oh yeah, bro. He's on a management side, bro.
Watch,
Come on.
no, Ola and I are making a track and a music video in 2021.
Okay, there we go.
Hey,
There we
bro,
go.
we're finna see it, bro. We're finna see it.
Yeah, like it would be dope to
Wait.
have you guys talk about all of that. Yeah.
So one more, well, not one more. We can kind of like fly with it until we want. But another shout I want to give is he recently changed his name. His name is now Westside Boogie. He used to be called just Boogie. But so this artist, I literally discovered out of like no fucking where. Like in third year, randomly, I think. Okay, actually, wait. I remember how I discovered this artist. I was at a party, really out there.
Yeah.
It really, yes. And I saw back then what I would do is I had SongClick and I also had Ticketmaster like downloaded, and I would like browse it on the daily. Like I would like look at like concerts that were happening in Ottawa and Montreal and Toronto like really often. And so at this party, I saw like Boogie tickets and they were being sold for $33, right? And my ass is thinking like, this is a Boogie with the hoodie, like at this party. So I'm like, bro, this is a crazy deal. Like you're telling me I get to see a Boogie with the hoodie at this awesome venue. Like it was like this small Toronto bar that I've been to before for other concerts, and like only $33 is crazy. So I bought the ticket. Next day I wake up, realize it's a completely different artist. Never heard a single song from this guy. And he just dropped an album. And I was like, really gonna refund these tickets, but then I looked at the album cover and it was literally like, bro, it's like Boogie and like 3 of his homies and like full on like like red fucking like funeral outfits, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just listen to like a couple tracks. Ended up really liking the dude. Went to the concert, one of the best concerts I've been to. Actually ended up randomly seeing Ola's friends there, and we mosh pitted together.
Really?
They came all the way from London to Toronto, and then we just like linked there. And yeah, dude, like shout out to Boogie, really like him. I'll throw some of his tracks in the playlist as well.
Yeah.
But Boogie, drop the fucking album, bro. Stop fucking playing games with us, you dumb bitch. Like it's been like what, like 2 years? Like stop fucking playing, bro. This guy on Instagram literally just posts, like all he posts now is his fans messaging him like, drop the album or I'm gonna throw hands.
Nah, I fuck with it. And I remember you after that summer, like you really came back to Ottawa and you were like always talk about Boogie. And I remember you would play him in the car, and I was like, yeah, no, this kid raps. And like I know it's been outed on here that I'm a big fan of Joe Budden, and like one of the times they what's it called? My nigga Maul, like what's it called? He recommended a Boogie song and he was playing it and he was like bigging him up. I feel like that was like the other time, like I had heard his songs and like I knew it was good, but like I hadn't paid attention or gone back to it. You know what I mean? And like I don't always listen to what those guys say anyways, but just because like Luke had said it and now like these guys are saying it, and I was like I went back to his shit. But yeah. Check out Boogie. We should probably throw in as one of the songs in one of our song recs. But yeah, putting that on Luke. Yeah. But all right.
So anything else, boys? I do feel like I have some other music recommendations, but they're kind of strange.
That's a great preface.
So, for example, when I was in Singapore, I started listening to this artist. His name is, let me find it real quick.
Yo, I'm so sorry. Wait,
What happened?
I have a meeting right now. Oh my god.
Okay. You know what?
No stress.
We talked a good amount about music.
It's okay. This is a great way to end it. All right. So thank you so much, folks, for listening to this episode of Three Wise Guys. All right.
Amazing.
It's been real today. We've had to record this twice, but D, have fun at your meeting.
All right. Thanks. It's like my
And-
physics shit.
Okay. Yeah. No, you go. My kind. We'll
Good
see
luck.
you next time.
All right. I'll see you guys soon.